Self-acceptance is crucial to self-respect and self-love. You cannot respect yourself if you don't accept yourself. Respect is earned. How can you earn respect from yourself when you don't even accept yourself? You're playing all sorts of games. You're trying to be somebody else. You're holding yourself up to ridiculous standards. You're filling your head with all sorts of ideas that don't make any sense as far as your life goes. Self-respect is crucial because if you do not have this, it's too easy for others to treat you like a doormat. It's too easy for people to take you for granted, abuse you, play games with you, and lie to you. Respect is all about drawing boundaries and expecting and living up to obligations. But little of that is possible if you cannot get yourself to accept yourself. You cannot love yourself if you do not accept yourself. If you think gaining self-respect is bad enough, it gets even worse with self-love. Self-love is crucial for any kind of success in life. Without self-love, it's just not going to work out. Forget it. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, you cannot love yourself if you don't accept yourself. How can you? Love means trust. It means acceptance. You don't trust yourself because you're not who you want to be. You don't accept yourself because you don't have what you think you should have. And without self-love, you cannot master yourself. You cannot spend enough time and attention to detail on yourself to make you a better person. It's not just going to happen. You're always going to be running around because you hate yourself. You're not happy with it. You're trying to be somebody else. You're trying to live other people's lives. You're trying to live up to their expectations. You're doing all these things running around in circles chasing your tail because you do not love yourself. And it all comes back to self-acceptance. Self-respect leads to personal boundaries and autonomy. When you respect yourself, you have boundaries. You know who you are, and you know who you're not. You know what you're capable of, and you know what is beyond you. This is the beginning of power, because when you know what you're working with, you put yourself in a better position to control your assets. This enables you to invest your time better, which makes it harder for others to take advantage of you. It also makes it harder for others to abuse you. Self-love leads to mastery. When you love yourself truly, you're not loving yourself to the extent that you become a horrible person. Instead, self-love leads to self-improvement because you discover your passions. You find out your true pride or true source of pride. And from these, you find out your areas of competence. You love yourself enough to know that you are good at certain things, and you invest enough time, effort, and attention to them to build them up and to build up their value. This enables you to develop a healthier identity. Because when you master certain things and you're competent with certain things, you're not running around trying to be all things to all people. You're not trying to master everything. You just focus on what you know to be true. This is where you develop real pride, and it's rooted in competence. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can ridicule you in these points. But here's the problem. This mastery has to be built on the cornerstone of self-love.